I'm going to struggle to pay this.
It's in their personal names.
Because they are named on the writ, Melanie and Christian are personally liable for the £5,800, regardless of whether it's a business debt.
It's this one.
Yeah?
Yep.
This allows Brian and Kevin to enforce payment at their home.
Hello. Are you Melanie? Hello, Melanie. My name's Kevin Stokes. I'm a High Court enforcement agent for DCBL. I'm here for Christian Reid and Melanie Reid.
In terms of?
High Court writs for Merchant Management Limited Bathroom Discount Centre.
Would you realise that we're bankrupt?
Okay.
And they're included in the bankruptcy.
Cool. Okay, have you got the paperwork?
No, but
We're going to need to see paperwork, unfortunately, Melanie.
you're not, because you have no right to be in here. So I'm going to go in.
Okay.
And I'm going to see you later.
Any bankruptcy claim requires careful investigation.
We're bankrupt?
No, well, you need to prove that, otherwise action will continue.
If a debt is written off, it will appear on an official list called an inventory.
So,
We're going to need to see paperwork.
And Brian and Kevin will have to stop action.
we're bankrupt?
No, well, you need to prove that.
That's up to you. But you can search it out.
Okay. Don't touch me. Don't touch
You're
me.
not allowed to come
I'm walking.
into my house.
Why not? I've got a High Court writ to be here.
You haven't.
Yes, I have.
You haven't got permission
I've got
to
a High
come
Court.
into my
I don't
house.
need your permission.
The writ allows the agents unforced access to the property.
A lot of people, they get so wound up on the door that they forget they forget they've left the back door open or something like that. So I take that as an opportunity to go and investigate, see if I can find a way in. Oh, sir. How you doing? Okay.
Excuse me, can we just come into someone's house?
Big,
It's not about
yes.
size.
However, yes, it
Not
is.
about size. Oh, lovely.
Can you get out?
No. How you doing? Sorry. Of course you can.
Get out now of my house. Get out
Don't touch
now.
me. No.
Get out.
Call the police, please. That's assault. It's arrest.
No, it's not. Get out of my
No.
house.
Got a High Court writ to be here.
Okay.
Cool.
Good.
Get your paperwork.
Let's see then,
Go on.
shall we?
Stupid, isn't it? Yeah,
No.
fine, call the police.
Call the police.
Yeah, we're all.
Because you're going to look really silly, aren't
Get your paperwork then.
Trying to hit you?
Just wait for 2 minutes, yeah?
Hey?
Wait 2 minutes.
Don't call them, no?
Just got the paperwork, we'll leave.
Melanie believes that the debt is written off by the bankruptcy. But unless it's on the inventory, the agents have no proof.
Go, fat git.
Thank you.
Because you are.
Thank you very much.
Fat git. Out of my house.
Can I see your infantry,
now.
please?
Sorry?
Can I see your infantry, please?
Don't you see an inventory?
Well, if you don't show me, I'm going to continue with action.
No, there isn't one.
If you haven't got one, I'm going to continue with action. Okay?
Listen.
No, you listen.
No, you listen. Because you're a
You
thick
listen.
shit.
Thank you very much.
Okay? Listen. There is no inventory, you big bully.
Okay.
Okay, I've got guys in here.
Yeah.
And you're a big bully.
Thank you.
Get out of my house. Because you have no jurisdiction to be here.
Here's my jurisdiction. To be here. That's very smart, isn't it? Now call the police. Yeah.
Because you're going to get out. Because I don't do big gifts.
Ooh, fantastic. Thank you very much.
That was assault there.
Oh, really?
Yep, fantastic.
Hello, could I have police assistance, please?
Kevin calls the police, while Brian documents the physical evidence of the assault.
I'm a High Court enforcement agent. I'm at an address serving a High Court writ. My colleague has just been struck in the face.
When somebody's verbally aggressive to me, it's part and parcel of the job. It doesn't make it right. Goes in one ear and out the other. When it comes to physical arguments with people, it's a totally different ballgame. We're all family men, we have families, and we come out to work and we expect to go home to our families. But unfortunately, some individuals, they get physical with us, and it's really difficult. You know, what gives them the right to do that? Why should we go to work and be abused?
When Melanie returns, she has allegations of her own.
My arm.
Cool.
That's what you caused.
Okay.
Okay, so I will be seeking compensation.
How was that done, please?
By you restraining me there when you attempted to come in my
I restrained
house
you,
when
yeah?
had, absolutely.
You do what you need to do. They are coming, they're coming.
Yeah. That's what you've done.
Yeah.
So.
Let the police deal with that.
Leave our house.
No.
Police on their way, okay? So
Who's the other gentleman on it?
is a Christian Reid and
Where's Christian Reid, please?
Oh, we don't answer to you, little scumbag. I just suggest you get out of the house.
I'm not leaving.
You have to leave.
I don't have to do anything.
You have to do what I
No, I
tell
don't.
you
No,
to do,
no,
because
no, I
you've
don't.
made a massive error.
Let's not talk anymore.
No, I have to talk.
I'm not going to talk to you anymore.
Oh dear. Red faces? Love it.
Yeah, it's from your slap. Can you show me where this debt is on this paperwork, please?
There won't be, because you need to contact
not on it, then.
the official receiver.
It's not on it then, is it?
It is. You need to contact the official receiver.
Nope.
Which is included
No, I
in
don't.
that.
No, I don't.
No, I don't need to. Yes, you do.
I'll be continuing with action today. When was your bankruptcy hearing, please?
On the 30th of September 2013.
13, yeah?
Yeah.
This went to court on the 1st of September 2014, so it wouldn't be on your bankruptcy paperwork.
Yes, but it was to do with...
I'll continue with action.
well.
I'll continue with action, yeah, I'll continue with action.
Melanie hasn't provided enough evidence to stop the agents from demanding payment. She and Brian are at a standoff.
Do you know, I've met some characters in my day doing this job.
I've met some big shits.
Thank you very much.
You are one of them.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to make you, when the police get here, we're going to continue with our duty, okay?
When the police get here, you'll be removed.
What started as a simple debt recovery case is about to take an unexpected turn.
Limited police are here.
Hi.
How you doing? Okay. Okay, I'll let her explain.
I tell you what,
Her first, yeah? Fantastic.
And then my colleagues can speak to these.
Oh, no, I'll stay here. Thank
Well,
you.
we'll go in here then.
Okay,
Let's go in here.
they'll pop through there.
She's become aggressive, rude, she's whacked me in the face. I said, look, you know, that's it, let's just call the police now and get assistance to try and get it resolved. She said she was bankrupt. I said, look, just show me the paperwork, we'll cross the references and we'll leave. No problem, that's all we're asking from you. No, I'm not giving you this, I'm not giving you that. So I'm like, look, we can't leave here until we resolve that. If she had the relevant paperwork, I'd leave.
I'm with you, okay.
But she hasn't.
It's always handy to have police on site because they have to make a note of what's gone on. They have to do their own reports. It also, people think before they tell you a lie because they're lying in front of the police as well, so they could potentially get themselves in a bit of bother. So the police are very handy in this job.
With tensions rising and no settlement in sight, Brian calls the office to double-check procedure.
How you doing? Can I pick your brains? If the county court judgment was made on the 1st of September 14 and it's not on any of the bankruptcy paperwork, we can continue, yeah? That's fine. Fine, we'll continue. That's great. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye. Yeah, it's just exactly what I thought. I'm just verifying things with the governor. You know, the debt was accumulated after any bankruptcy hearings or proceedings, so they're still liable for it. So I don't think she'll be too pleased.
Brian's reassured, but Melanie digs her heels in. It turns out she applied for a second bankruptcy, which she thinks clears the debt.
This is from the
Okay.
official receiver.
Cool.
Okay, this is the 27th of February this year. Okay, 27th of February. There you go. 27th of February.
You said that 4 times, I understood that.
Yes, quite.
Okay, can you get this paid, yes or no?
No, I'm not
Okay,
paying it.
I'm going to start removing goods then, okay?
Listen.
The writ authorises the team to seize goods to cover the cost of a debt. Normally, the threat alone forces a debtor's hand, but not Melanie's.
Melanie,
But she
Right,
would...
please listen to me for a second.
Melanie,
Melanie,
listen.
the gentleman's trying to
Yeah.
help you. You pay it now or not, or the
Even
gentleman
though-
will be taken.
Melanie,
We have a bankruptcy order that protects us from this.
I'm just going to continue with action. I'm going to call vehicles and just carry on, because you're not going to pay it.
This is a deputy official receiver's letter.
And this is a High Court writ. You need to pay it. She's confusing everything, because what she's saying is she's got an order, so I'm like, okay, show me your order. She says, I haven't got an order because we're still trying to sort it out. So I'm like, well, you haven't got an order. We're going around in circles. Yeah, we're going around in circles here. Right.
After an hour, Brian's patience has run out.
I'm going to ask you one more question. Can you pay it?
This is an order
Can you
that
pay this
says...
tonight, Melanie? Can
If
you?
you go against this, I will take severe
Hey, it's nothing to
action.
do with them.
Have they checked the register of bankruptcy?
It's not, what are we asking him for?
Have they
Why are you
checked?
asking him for? Why are you asking
Because
him?
you should be supporting me in my own
Why should they?
way.
They're here to remain impartial.
Go and check
Can
the
you
bankruptcy.
pay it?
Go
Can
and
you pay
check
it?
the bankruptcy register.
Thank you. Right, let's carry on. I'm just going to carry on.
As Melanie repeatedly refuses to pay, Kevin decides to change tactic.
Sorry, I just got to speak to Christian.
He heads upstairs to search for Melanie's husband.
Hello, Christian. Okay, sir. To be honest, your wife needs to calm down a little bit. She's annoying the police now. You're more civil. To me, you seem more civil. I'm only going to ask you once. Can you pay this and then contest it? If not, then we will have to continue with action.
Just need to check.
Yeah.
I've got to check that, because the thing is, the saint's here.
Yeah.
I've got to check that we're doing the right thing.
Listen to me. If tomorrow you are able to prove that everything you're saying is true, then obviously they'll have to refund your money. Okay, we can only act on the information that's given to us at the time. We just want to get out of here, to be honest with you. It's upsetting your family. Just pay it, we'll give you your receipt. You can then go and appeal it.
But, I mean...
The hardest thing is paying it now because your wife's kicked off with the other guy, and, and you're going to get it in the ear.
Before Christian can make up his mind,
Get out of my bedroom, you scumbag.
Melanie intervenes.
Bedroom. Look at all this paperwork.
I know.
You're not paying something that they are fraudulently taking. We are bankrupt. Do you know what I mean? Humiliating enough. You know, there's paperwork and paperwork.
Melanie,
I've shown them emails.
Melanie, we're having a civil discussion, that's all.
Shut the door then, because I want that thug out who hurt me.
Let me just have a discussion with her a minute, all right?
Yeah, no problem at all, sir. Thank you.
Is he paid?
Right, he wants to pay it.
Yeah, fine.
She's just having a discussion with her. She's telling him not to pay it. He's saying he wants to pay it, so...
Well, listen, do me a favour. Give them a deadline because I'm not... What time is it now? Because these guys got better things to do.
It's 5 to 10, mate.
Right, we'll tell her she's got till 10 o'clock to pay and then...
Let him have the talk. I'll talk to him, mate. He's a lot more...
Yeah, all right. I'm surprised the husband didn't come down and try and take over the situation and deal with it, you know. But by the sounds of things with her, she wears the trousers.
Hello, sir. We need to know what you're doing, because obviously the police want to know what we're doing, because
The point is, we are protected under this bankruptcy.
I understand what you're saying, Melanie. I do. I really do.
My paperwork has more stamps on it than your paperwork. And in fact...
Melanie, it's not about how many stamps you've got, OK?
OK, but I think pretty much my paperwork here looks a little bit more authentic than yours.
OK.
It's now 10 p.m. and Brian's deadline is up.
Can you let them know? Are we on stage 2?
Can I just inform you? Can I just inform you of something, Christian? At the moment, we're at stage 2, which is notice after entry. They're now asking me to move to stage 3, which will incur a £950 sales stage fee. If you do not pay it right now, I will have to move to this stage.
For Melanie and Christian, it's decision time. Stage 3 has a financial penalty.
You won't be able to come backwards off of this once the...
Yeah, we're protected.
Kevin, let's go. Come down. Kevin, come down. We'll go stage 3. Let's go.
Your choice. You won't get the money off these thieves.
Kevin.
Okay, right. Okay, we're gonna move to stage 3. Okay, we're gonna remove.
Stage 3, yeah?
Yep.
Right, start making infantry goods now, yeah?
1 second. Brian, hold on.
What? I'm not...
Right, Christian, do you have the card, sir?
These boys.
Yeah.
Christian decides to pay.
Okay, sir.
So what am I paying?
You're paying this one here, stage 2, which is the original 5,794.80.
But Melanie isn't happy. She's still fighting her corner.
I will pursue the fact that we have been...
Is your husband paying?
Yes.
Good.
To get rid of absolute scumbag thugs. Look at him. No, I'm sorry, but I'm protected by something. We paid, we actually sorted this out. This should never happen. And you are the scourge of society.
Have you got a different card?
But there's a problem. Christian's card is declined.
This one's just saying, please remove card. I don't know if it'll take that sort of card.
Mel.
She's going to get herself nicked, mate, if she carries on for breach of the peace. Just tell her to calm down.
Your paperwork looks nothing compared. I have got 7 stamps on my paperwork up there that your colleague has just seen. 7 stamps. Your paperwork has 1. 1 stamp. I don't even think it's valid.
Christian finds another card, and the debt is paid in full.
Officers, it's all done. All done.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you very much, officers.
Thank you very much, mate.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, officer.
Finally, after 2.5 hours, the job is over.
Do you know what? That was just draining.
Honestly, I feel drained. She's like a social vampire. Sucked the life out of me, mate.
Let's get these receipts done.
He's good as gold.
Yeah. See, he wears the trousers.
He wanted to pay that from a long time ago. What added insult to injury was his card wouldn't be accepted, so he paid on her card, so she paid it.
According to new figures from a major housing charity, the shortage of social housing in the UK has led to a record 9 million people renting in the private sector. But there are increasing concerns that tenants can be evicted without any reason being given by their landlord.
High Court enforcement agents Paul Bohill and Steve Pinner have a combined 60 years of experience. They often work in London, repossessing homes and collecting debts.
Henry Road, Barnet. It's a repossession. It looks like it's a flat or a block of flats.
Today they're in Barnet to enforce the eviction of 3 tenants who rent from the same landlord.
It's 3 writs, all in the same block of flats. But unfortunately, there are no blocks of flats. Oh, it's here. It's a set of houses. OK. Got that one wrong, didn't I?
It's a small housing estate in a close-knit community.
The first one is number 10. So let's go look at number 10.
The properties are all close together. It's going to be hard for the team to do their work without attracting attention. The first writ is for mother of 2 Jade Saunders. Even Paul and Steve don't know the reason for her eviction. There are no rent arrears.
Hello?
Good morning.
Hold on.
OK. Morning. Miss Saunders.
Yeah.
We're from the High Court. We have a writ to repossess the property.
So I had to move today?
Yeah.
Nobody told me.
Well, there's been notices from the county court, obviously. You haven't moved by their prescribed
They
date.
told me they were going to give me a notice.
OK, calm down. Let's go through it. Let's just go through it, shall we?
I'm panicking now.
Don't panic.
Can I call my mum?
Of course. Yes,
She
yes,
died.
of course. No problem. Please.
She said they would give me a letter.
What normally happens is, with the county court...
Are you taking my stuff?
No, we're not going to touch anything. We're not going to take anything. No, that's OK, go on. Just take a breath. Take a breath.
Sorry, can I call my mum?
Yeah, of course.
My mum to come in.
No problem.
Jade knew her landlord wanted her out. But she didn't know it would happen today.
Get through to your mum, and then
She's
we'll...
just gone into bloody Morrison's. Mum, the bailiffs have turned up at my door. Can you come down? Thank you. All right, bye.
She's not 6 foot tall and very big, is she?
She's about this
Oh, that's
short.
OK. I can probably deal with that. No. What I need to do is impress upon you that you need to get your stuff together.
He didn't.
OK. Whether he's done anything that he should have done or he promised you, we can't do anything about that.
That's so naughty of him, though.
We can't do anything about that. All we can do is deal with what we've got.
It's my mum. Hello?
Jade's mum phones back.
What? I've answered the door. Talking to the man.
Well, it wouldn't have mattered because we are allowed to gain access.
No, they're allowed to come in anyway. But he's... Yeah, no. It's not that they're gonna... It's really not like how you think. All right, well, can you just calm down? Don't come in all guns blazing because the man's actually really nice.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
Calm yourself down. I'll do this bit.
Steve's first job in the eviction is to change the locks, but Jade is still confused about the process.
And are you sure that I can get back in the property with the landlord?
Yes.
Then nothing will be taken?
No, nothing at all. It's not part of the writ.
Okay, so nothing's going to be taken.
No, you just get your stuff
Arisha,
together.
come here, please. Arisha, come here, please. Come, baby, we need to get some clothes.
You need clothes, medication, mobile phone,
Baby, sorry.
and then if you've got any identification on that for the council office.
Yeah.
That's the important bit. Get into the council office.
Actually, I'm going to open for a minute.
Jade's got 1 hour to pack the essentials for herself and her 2 young children.
How to do this PlayStation? How the hell does it come out of the bloody wall?
I think your mum's just come, hasn't she?
Morning.
Can you take this downstairs? Be careful, because it's...
I don't know if I can.
I'll do it. Just leave it there.
Okay, 'cause it's got a PlayStation in it.
That's all right, just leave it there.
Please be careful with it. Okay, I've got all the boys' clothes. Well, not all of them.
Yeah.
Some of them. Arisha needs to go to nursery in a minute.
No, you've got to forget that, Jade. You've really got to think about milk, nappies.
Oh, nappies.
Yeah, see? I hope this landlord sleeps at night. I hope he's got a conscience. Obviously he hasn't, or she hasn't. What they should do is come down here, speak with us, find out how this has all come about, and find out who the genuine people are in this world. We're law-abiding citizens, and we've got to go through all this embarrassment because of greedy landlords.
Steve's nearly finished changing the locks. But all the noise has alerted the neighbours.
Nobody knew none of us were being kicked out today. I mean, I've got 2 young kids. What am I going to do?
Paul and Steve still have 2 more evictions to go, and no one knows who's next.
Hello. We have an eviction order for this property. We're from the High Court.
Okay.
If I can explain how the situation works, you've got an hour to get personal things together,
Right.
and then you can make an arrangement with the landlord to come back for the rest of the stuff. Have you got children here?
Yeah, I've got 2 young children.
If you take that to the council, because you've got children involved, they'll give you emergency accommodation.
Okay. So I've got to be out in literally an hour.
You have, yeah.
Unlike her neighbour Jade, Kelly is prepared. She started packing after receiving notice from the county court.
Go to Grandad.
Hiya.
Go to Grandad.
But Paul and Steve's visit still comes as a shock.
None of us knew we was being evicted today. All we knew is that we got a possession order, and we thought that we would get a bailiff letter so we had time to get out. Nobody knew none of us were being kicked out today. I mean, I've got 2 young kids. What am I going to do?
Paul and Steve's presence on the estate is causing a stir. And there's still 1 more tenant to evict.
I didn't do anything first.
No, you're not from number 20, are you?
No.
Do you know the people from number 20? And you've got a phone number for or anything? I mean, with
I did have a phone.
the warrant that we've got, we would just break in and repossess it anyway, but we'd prefer not to do that if she's...
Yeah, of course.
Hello? Yes, do you live at number 20 here?
Paul reaches Chloe, tenant number 3, on her mobile and suggests that she return home.
So how long will you be before you get home? All right, that's lovely. Thank you very much. OK, the tenant at number 20 is 20 minutes away, on the way back.
When Chloe returns, neighbour Kelly breaks the bad news.
You got an hour to get your essentials. Medication, identification, children's clothes, your clothes for a few days. And just come back, make an arrangement with the landlord, and you take...
Do you know how hard it is to get hold of the landlord and the estate agent? This is why I'm in this position.
They cannot refuse to let you back in to get your stuff.
Okay.
Okay?
As long as I
So,
know.
yeah.
None of the tenants know why they're being evicted, but a neighbour has heard a rumour.
As far as I gather, this is
No.
potentially not reliable, but I believe the landlady wants to put in like emergency housing. She can get more
for it.
out of that.
I'm sorry it's all of a shock.
That's okay.
There is no... It's not in our systems to actually give you a warning.
Okay.
But somebody down here said the landlords want to rent this back to the council as emergency housing. I mean, that's a bit of a conundrum, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, no,
So
the
it could end up back here.
The rumour that was going round was that she was going to knock it all down and redo it all and then do it for higher rents. So she wanted anybody out that was on housing benefit.
Right. Landlords are now evicting people on benefits because of the benefits cap system and the way it's depriving them of 25% of their rental income. They can earn more money by handing the property over to social housing companies, and their rent is guaranteed.
I don't know what to do because are we even going to have a bed? We won't.
Back at number 10, Jade is nearly out.
We won't have a bed. I don't really fancy sleeping on someone else's bed.
We'll take your bed in then. I wonder if that landlord will give us the money back for how we've decorated it. The pounds we've spent. No, we tried to keep the property in good nick, painting it. She's had to live with windows that don't work, damp down the wall. And if you think I'm saying this all for sympathy, not a chance. Because I will sort my family out, whatever it takes. But I just think they're just greedy. I can't carry anything, Jack, it's my bag.
Okay, just leave it. I really shouldn't do this with my foot, but you know.
Jade's mother still wants to know why this has happened.
I don't think it's for rent arrears, though. I think this has been, the court application has been because of it's the end of the tenancy.
Rubbish. That's rubbish. She wants everybody out.
No, I'm not arguing with you. I'm just explaining how the procedure works. It's not for rent arrears because the rent's been paid, hasn't it?
Billy! Yeah? Which car are you getting in?
Across the estate, friends and family have turned up to help.
Hello!
So this bag didn't quite make it. And no, they won't fit me, before anybody asks.
Even Steve and Paul lend a hand.
If there's any problems with it, I'll change sides and I will actually, I'll make sure it works okay.
Yes, I've got a lot of stuff up there.
But what you do need to do is to get, a van and 3 or 4 people to help you, so it isn't going to take any longer.
I'll sort all that out for her.
Yeah. You need to go down the gym first.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's okay. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
You take care, sir.
Yeah, you too.
You can phone any time.
All right.
I'll answer the phone.
All right, lovely.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Good luck.
All 3 tenants face the challenge of finding somewhere to sleep for the night. Between them, there are 6 children who are now homeless. It will be up to the council to find them emergency accommodation.
According to recent reports, Britain is in the midst of a debt crisis, with up to 9 million people struggling to repay what they owe.
High Court enforcement agents Brian O'Shaughnessy and Del Anglin are on their way to Kent to visit a family who owe £2,000 to a vet.
So you'll find that they've had an emergency, they've rushed them in there on a weekend, they're out overnight, and they run up a bill. I know this because I've been through it myself.
Yeah.
You treat them like kids, don't you? Part of the family, you know?
Well, they are kids, effectively.
The High Court order gives them the power to collect payment today. If it's not paid, they'll seize goods to cover the debt.
2 cars.
It's tucked away, wasn't it?
The person named on the writ is Sarah Ryan.
What's the matter, mate?
Initially, she owed over £1,000. But the High Court fees have almost doubled the debt.
Do you think they knew we were coming and left the door open for you? Keys are in the door. They must be in, for God's sake.
But to check if there's anyone round the back, first they'll need to get past the dogs.
Do you want to chance that?
Why not?
I've never been attacked by a dog, but I've always felt that they might do. What's the matter? It doesn't take much, particularly if you're looking at the dog and the dog's looking at you. Easy, my chocolate.
Hello.
They say don't maintain eye contact, but I do because I want to know what the dog's going to do.
Huh? Come on. Come on, I'm right behind you.
I don't care. Listen.
Hello?
Anybody in?
Hello, how are you? You all right?
Not very well at all.
That's all right. Are you Sarah?
I am.
How are you?
Not well at all.
Okay.
I'm not very well.
My name's Brian.
Yeah.
I'm here on behalf of the High Court.
Right. My kids are here, my husband's
Okay,
at work.
no problem.
I've got an overactive thyroid and I'm really unwell.
Okay,
so I know
no
it's not
problem.
your problem.
No. Listen, I'm here to resolve it in the right
I know,
way.
okay, fine.
All right?
Yeah.
It's obviously for one of the dogs, was it? You had some care for it,
was,
yeah? Well, we got a balance of £2,097 and 22 pence. No, it's fine, no problem. Hello. So which one was unwell then?
Bella, she had...
Oh, Bella.
I just want to see what they're still asking us for.
The original fee was £1,054 and 65 pence. Yeah, what they've done is there was a county court judgment made against you on the 31st of March. Now what they've done is they've upgraded it.
Right, okay.
Yeah. And they basically, and they've sent us
Well, we've got nothing. Honestly,
Okay.
you can look at my bank account. We've got nothing. We got paid last Friday. There's nothing left. I've got £5 in my account, and he's got about 80 quid in his. And the car on the drive is a company car. The little car is worth about 400 quid. What can we do? How do I get around it?
If you don't mind me asking, how did the debt occur in relation to Bella?
For Bella, we couldn't really afford to take her in, but we couldn't lose her.
It was an emergency. It was like a hospital for dogs, isn't it? It's not just a vet. What did she have done? What was wrong with her?
She had a fibroid, like a human fibroid, which had got infected and swollen up. So she would have died if they hadn't had her.
What was the payment plan arrangement you had with them?
It was over 6 months to pay them.
Over what? How much a month?
139 a month.
Are you not working at the moment at all?
No.
And your husband's working?
Yes.
What I'd like to do, Sarah, and I'm going to be totally honest, I'd like to look at your circumstances and finalise everything.
Mess.
Have a chat. And so fine, go and do that. And when you're ready, we'll do that. If we'll wait here till you're ready. Don't worry. We'll only us two will come in. That's not a problem. All right. No problem.
What's the matter, Scottish Terrier?
Hello.
Hello, boy.
You had a bark, didn't you?
You was having a go at me earlier, weren't you? Yeah.
Hello, Bella.
Now you want to be mates.
You wasn't very well, were you?
Yeah.
Hey? You wasn't very well. Hey? You wasn't well.
Sniff your ass, yeah?
Oh, bless. She's lovely, isn't she? Oh, look at you, eh? When we initially came up here, she knew what this was for. I think she just got a bit nervous and didn't want to answer the door. So our door was open. I think they were hiding. We've come through here, braving it. With you, young man, eh? And she's come to the door. She's got some medical issues. We're going to have a sit down now and look at her circumstances here and look at her income and expenditure first and foremost. See how they're living. Right. Sit. Good boy. Let's go speak to Mummy. Come on.
Sarah calls husband Ben to let him know the High Court enforcement agents are at the house.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
All right, baby, I love you.
Get there, just let him know what's happening, yeah? Cool. Is he all right?
Yeah, worried.
Don't worry about that.
Quick peruse.
If she can't pay now, Brian and Dell may have to seize goods.
JVC. Nice. This is the life, eh?
And Sarah may risk losing everything.
You had a bad time, haven't you?
Really rough time. It's been shit. Really. Sorry.
We'll deal with you the right way. Okay, so how many bedrooms?
3. Do you want to have a look?
Well, Dell, you'll have a quick look.
Yeah, I'll have a... Is that okay?
Yeah, fine, I'll let him go. He can go now. Don't worry about that.
I'll just have a quick peruse.
So, when did you stop work, Sarah?
Well, I wasn't working really for the whole of last year because I had another problem, which has then been sorted, and then this has come on the back of it.
You had a bad time, haven't you?
Really rough time. It's been shit. Really. Sorry.
Don't be silly. If you want to have a cigarette or take some time out, you're very welcome to. All right.
It's been horrible.
All right. It's okay. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. Listen, Sarah. The only reason I'm asking is because we need to look at your circumstances. That determines how we deal with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
The agents have a duty to enforce the writ, so taking goods could be the only option. Dell goes on a hunt for items of value.
As soon as we gain entry, we're looking. We're asking questions. We're looking for the correct answers, and we're analysing all the time. We're always analysing and seeing what's going on.
JVC. Nice.
Once we've done that, we then make a decision. Again, people's behaviour and how they deal with us reflects on how we deal with them also. So it's the little factors that make that final decision. I'm looking at your whole picture, and I'm looking to make a decision based on all of it, yeah?
Yeah.
The few goods she has won't cover the debt, but since Sarah's been cooperative, Brian wants to give her another chance.
I'm not prying into your business. It may seem that I am,
Right away.
but you can understand. No, it's fine.
We are prying.
I know, but that's fine. I deserve it.
No, but it's just to look at the whole situation.
I understand.
We're happy to set an arrangement for you today.
Okay, thank you. Good.
All right?
Yes, thank you.
I don't think you're going to default it.
The caveat is you don't want to default it.
No, because then it ends up coming down on top.
Then it comes back.
It becomes an issue then for us.
Because what we have to explain the formalities, Sarah. If it is defaulted, we can come back and gain entry if we have to.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to come to that with you, Sarah.
No, it won't.
Let's set an arrangement. What do you think, Sarah?
I'm mindful that the figure that you were paying before, clearly you defaulted on that, which means there's probably not much point going much higher than that.
No.
Shall we do? Should we do 140 a month?
I've never known him to be so polite.
Really?
Excuse me.
Hey. People.
I tell you, he's brought the best out of me.
Stella.
She has, bless her.
There you go.
Hello, mate. Are you in the office? Can I speak to someone on the case?
Putting Sarah on a new payment plan might not be simple. As she's already defaulted once before, the client might not agree.
Please do. Yeah, on this number, please. Right. Fine. They're just going to try and get hold of the client now.
All they can do is wait.
Where's Bella? Bella?
Hello.
Hello. Hello, baby. All right, mate.
Oh.
Hello. Oh, bless. So is Bella on any medication after this treatment?
She's absolutely fine now, thankfully. Aren't you?
She's speaking. You talking? Yeah?
Can. Oh.
Hello? Speaking. No problem at all. That's superb. I'll reiterate that as well. Bye-bye. Lovely.
They've agreed to
That's it.
Thanks for that.
Say it. Let it out. It's not a problem. Yeah?
I'm a well-brought young lady.
I think you're going to pay this every month
We are,
anyway.
yeah.
So I don't think there's going to be a problem.
No, okay.
Again, if you do and you see it come in, communicate with us.
Okay, yeah.
I'm so glad you've calmed down anyway. I'm happy that you've resolved it with us.
She's not allowed to get up at the table, so she's about to jump up. Bella, come here. Up.
Bless her.
Oh, good girl. There we are. Say hi. Oh. Bella.
She's all right. Don't worry. Don't worry.
It's off the table.
She's fine. Hello, mate. Do you want to write it for me? Do you want to write it for me? You can write it for me. It's not a problem. Well, your breath don't smell too bad. Hello.
Oh. Told you. Bella. Enough. I told you.
No, that's
on you.
I think she's saying thank you as well, I think. Oh, bless her. She's heavy as well. I didn't want to drop her. That's why I was like stuck. All right.
Thanks,
good luck. Have a good evening.
We will.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye, Bella.
Do you want a photo of her?
Oh, yeah. I want to take one.
Good girl.
Oh, bless her. Look.
Good girl. No. Gently.
Listen, that's cool. Don't worry. Lovely. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Sarah's been given a second chance.
Look after Mum, all right?
Yeah.
Give her a big cuddle, all right? Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
The test will be if she can stick to it. But if she defaults again, next time, no one will be so...
With a police officer. You calm down.
And you can't.
I haven't got any money.
Or won't pay it back.
Get off on my property.
In this series, we meet the people who are losing their homes.
Hello, would you like to open the door?
I've got 24 hours. Find somewhere else to go.
Their cars.
Can you pay this, yes or not? I can't go with me now. I'm not going to take your car.
And their possessions.
Can't afford to pay the rent, but £700 telly.
We meet the people who are owed money.
Just got taken advantage of, big time.
And the people whose job it is to collect it.
I don't want to touch that. Don't panic.
Because when you can't pay, they'll take it away.
We'll start unplugging and get things wrapped up for transportation.
You pay me, and then I'll start.
Almost 1 million small business.
Stuart McCracken and Ian Taylor are High Court enforcement agents.
You can run, but you can't hide.
When you get into debt, 28-year-old Stuart has been in the business for 10 years.
Come back with a police officer.
But former construction worker Ian is new to the industry.
This job is 60% driving, 20% waiting.
Or won't pay it. But together they travel the country in pursuit of debts and debtors.
That's the exciting thing about the job, you just don't know what you're going into.
In this series, Stuart and Ian are in Oxford to collect a £2,500 debt.
According to these notes, there's a taxi firm and like a tyre garage place.
Is it?
The debt dates back to 2012 and is owed by a taxi firm to a local electrician. Armed with a High Court writ, Stuart and Ian need immediate payment. Or they can seize goods to cover the debt. But today's mission is going to be challenging.
Hello?
We meet the people who are losing their homes.
Hello, would you like to open the door?
24 hours.
Yeah.
Find somewhere else to go.
Their cars.
Can you pay
A
this yes or
radio
not?
controller calls the director of the company named on the writ.
I'm not going to take your card.
And their possessions.
Can't afford to pay the rent, but £700 telly.
I'll keep trying.
Yeah, if you could, mate, please.
We meet the people who are owed money.
Just got taken advantage
Patience
of.
is key to
Big
this
time.
job.
And the people whose job
if you start
it is
losing your
to
patience, you
collect
start
it.
losing sight of the goal, which is ultimately getting that
Because when
situation
you
resolved,
can't pay-
hopefully in the way of the claimant getting his money back. How long do you think he'll be? Because the fact of the matter is, mate, if it's... We'll have to wait another 45 minutes, we're going to be ringing transport to have stuff removed.
They'll take it away.
You know what I mean? We're not here to cause distress or disrupt the business, mate. We just need to get payments sorted, that's all.
And get things wrapped up to transportation.
You pay me, and then I'll
I love
start.
standing in dark corridors all day, every day. So have you nice shiny new boots for in there, Ian?
Pretty much, yeah.
Almost 1 million.
Oh,
It's what's
but you've got a bit of that around your house, haven't you?
Well, I bought it especially.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Sure you did, mate. We're all friends here.
Small businesses suffered from late payments last
An hour and 20 minutes later, and Stuart and Ian are still
year.
waiting.
In total, they were owed over £30
But they've
billion.
run out of patience.
So I'm just waiting for a phone call to see how long transport are going to be, and we'll be getting a locksmith as well to open this door. Has he turned up, has he?
The company owner arrives in the nick of time.
Hello there, sir, you alright? My name's just McCracken, High Court
Stuart
enforcement
McCracken
agent.
and Ian
Been asked to attend with regards to an outstanding writ. Okay, that's a
Taylor
copy for
are
you
High
there.
Court enforcement agents.
Right at the stage now, the total amount outstanding, sir, is £2,679.74.
The company named on the writ is an executive car service. Its address is
Isn't
listed
that
at
right,
these
Ian?
premises. 28-year-old Stuart has been in the business for 10 years.
Okay, so you need to make payments. If not,
The man is
former
also the
construction worker
director
Ian
of
is
another
new.
firm, which is now clearly established at the same address as the other company.
not going around in circles with this, so you either make a payment or the goods will be removed. Okay.
This job is what, 60%
No problem at all,
driving,
sir.
20%
We'll start
waiting.
unplugging stuff and then ringing transportation. They're going to say that the company that we're after doesn't trade out of this premises, but we've already done our checks on company's house. So we'll start unplugging stuff and then be ringing transportation. Have you got a key? Have you got a key for that office in there?
No.
No, you haven't.
The company owner insists that he no longer has any assets belonging to the company named on the writ. Stuart needs him to prove it.
Have you got an inventory list for all the goods? No, thought not.
Together they
Have you got a
travel
key for
the
next door,
country.
sir?
No, I hold the responsibility.
Okay, I'll be ringing transportation then, sir.
It doesn't look like the man is going to pay today and debtors. So Stuart returns to his original plan of seizing assets. Stuart and Ian are in Oxford to collect a
£2,500
debt.
the goods and say, look, I can pay. And it's, that's what the job's about. It's being patient and playing through that time. Is it?
To make matters worse, there's a problem. It dates back to 2012. and is owed by a taxi firm to a local electrician.
Computer's crashed, it said turn something on. Our system's just gone down on the channel, sorry. I'm going home. Yeah. Like I say, my mate's a bricklayer. If he ain't got no bricks, he can't build no houses. And I'm a cabbie. If I ain't got no computers, I can't send no cars out.
The company director has also disappeared. Stuart needs him to deal with the debt. Armed with a High Court writ, Stuart and Ian need immediate payment. Or they can seize goods to cover the controller heads home, but today's mission is going to be challenging. His departure only makes the owner more upset.
Okay, now you have to responsibility
Upstairs, Ian faces the full force of the company owner's anger.
And I hold the responsibility. You enter promises is not, and I going to hold your responsibility.
Listen, mate, you need to open up. Right. No, I'm not waiting. Yeah, if you could, please, that'd be great. Cheers, thank you. You need to let me in.
The radio controller calls the director of the company named on
you need
the
to let me
writ.
in, mate. It's false imprisonment, mate. I'll have you arrested. Phone the police.
No, it's neither. They can't do nothing. They hold the responsibility. Now my stuff is left because of you. You become unemployed because
I need police, please. Yeah, I need immediate police assistance, please. I'm a High Court enforcement agent, and one of my agents has been held prisoner.
If you start losing your patience, you start losing sight of the goal, which is ultimately getting that situation resolved, hopefully in the way of the climate. People do panic and they'll try and use intimidation tactics. So the key in this job is to looking after each other and try and just diffuse that situation as quickly as possible.
With the police on their way, the taxi staff finally unblock the door.
I've gained access to the building, someone just come and let me know what I mean. We're not here to cause distress or stop the business, mate. We just need to get payment sources.
Upstairs, the owner's complaints now turn to threats.
I love standing in dark corridors all day, every day.
You write your name, your badge, your company, and you will see what's about to happen to you and to your company. I'll take a legal action.
We're acting within the law.
So if you're not showing any boots for in
now, you enter this promise.
I am not signing nothing. I do not have to sign anything.
You enter my promises without my permission.
No, hang on, you don't want to listen.
Yeah, I'm sure you
You
did.
enter
Sure
my
you did, mate.
promises without my permission. I hold the responsibility. You destroyed the company here. You need to answer the court.
Answer the call.
An hour and 20 minutes later, and Stuart and Ian are still waiting. The owner's accusations escalate.
Steve, they kick him out.
So he chose to go. He chose to go. We have the whole thing on camera.
Did we say once that you need to go home? Did we say that? No, exactly. Did we say it's turned up, has he?
Yes. Okay.
So there we go.
We lost number of stuff because you're scaring him here.
No, I'm not. I can see. The officers have turned up now. Just this white door at the side, officers. All right, they're here now.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
How you doing? We are here to make sure that no harm comes to you and no harm comes to these gentlemen here, okay? In relation to the taking of property, we're not here to dictate what is taken. These gentlemen have decided what they...
The company owner arrives in the nick of time.
What is going on now is called civil law. We're here to enforce any criminal law and things like that, okay?
I'm actually quite glad when the police came because it calmed the whole thing down. But as soon as it's resolved, the better.
What we'll do is we'll hang around.
Just in case. Yeah, I appreciate that.
The computer equipment is now Stuart's only option of recovering the debt. He still needs to be 100% certain that it belongs to the company named on the writ. The director remains insistent that it does not.
I'm just saying in front of this police officer, if you take any of those stuff, I hold your responsibility.
You can do so, but you need to make a payment.
I'm just saying in front of them.
Removing it will have serious consequences.
What I'm saying to him, give us few days to prove it. He's not going to allow it. And if he disconnect everything, 35 driver will be off the road unemployed from this second. No, it's my son.
It's a tough call. Stuart phones his office for advice.
Because if we shut everything down, the company can't trade, and he'll sue us for loss of business. And so I don't know where we stand with regards to that. Would you like to speak to him, or... yeah, bear with me 1 second. Let me try and grab him, okay?
The owner's request for more time to provide paperwork requires approval from the office.
There you go.
Hello? What I'm saying, if you want to take anything, you're responsible to damage the business, this damage. I said to him, I can't send the solicitor straight away. I'm happy to provide this letter from solicitor in 3 working days. Well, I'm telling you, I can't do nothing now. I can't pay anything. If you want to give me 5 days to prove this is belong to another person, I'm happy.
4 hours after he first arrived, Stuart has a plan.
5-day walker. Right, yeah, okay. Yep.
He heads back upstairs to break the news.
He said that what you can do is you're going to get 5 days, so you need to sign a control goods agreement, which basically means that the goods are now taken in control of the court. After 5 days, if you haven't provided that evidence, that gives us the right to come in and move the goods, but you say that you can get that to us in 5 days, right, okay. And then we'll leave you to get on with your day.
If the owner is able to provide the evidence, then Stuart and the claimant will have to find another way of getting the money back.
Let's get the engine on, get the aircon on. Oh, cracking work on that. Do you want to get some lunch?
Yeah, please, mate.
Go get lunch.
Steve Pinner and Paul Bowhill are highly experienced High Court enforcement agents.
Hello, sir. We have a High Court warrant here.
They spend more and more of their time evicting tenants who can't or won't pay their rent. Between them, they've overseen 400 evictions in the past 12 months alone. Hayes, Middlesex. Today, the enforcement team are on their way to an eviction, armed with a High Court writ.
There's the writ in the back.
Sometimes you go to an eviction and it's devastating to them and they're actually brought to their knees. But at the end of the day, somewhere, someone has been wronged.
This case will prove to be a real test for everyone concerned.
This is a completely fresh landlord. We've never worked for him before, Steve.
The team have been told by the landlord's letting agents that the tenants owe over £7,000 in rent. But they're not here to collect the debt. They're here to repossess the property and evict the tenants.
The defendant, Rajinder Kumar and Shasi Bala.
Most repossessions are enforced by county court bailiffs and take several weeks. But to get the tenant out sooner, the landlords have applied to the High Court.
Shall I get out and talk to the landlord?
Yeah, please.
The enforcement agents have come without warning.
Hello?
If the family don't answer the door, Steve can legally break it down.
Hello, would you like to open the door, please? I think someone coming. Hello there, sir. I'm a High Court enforcement officer, and I have a writ from the High Court.
Yeah, court letter. Court letter to दिखाओ ले आके.
Well,
I'm trying to do this for
Court letter.
Okay, this is from the county court. The county court has told you that the county bailiffs will come in July. The landlord, obviously not being paid any rent, doesn't want to wait till July. Has now proceeded to the High Courts, of which we give no prior notice at all. So if you want to speak to your solicitor, tell him that you have High Court enforcement officers here and we're repossessing the property now. This is really bad, this is.
Mr. Kumar, a van driver, and his wife Shasi have lived in London for over 8 years. His son and daughter are both under the age of 3.
It is urgent, can you please call me back?
Mr. Kumar can't get hold of his solicitor. Instead, he contacts his children's nursery, which has its own housing advisor. They ask to speak to Steve.
So what really needs to happen is they need to speak to the council, or if you could speak to the council for them and arrange temporary accommodation for them. Okay, what he needs to do is get his essentials together so they got something to wear for the next few days, and then we can make arrangements to come back so they can collect the rest of the stuff. But they cannot stay in the property tonight. As harsh as that sounds, that's our instruction.
It's very difficult when you get to a flat and there are children there because, you know, you're putting them out on the street through no fault of their own.
They're going to take some stuff down to the safe store, clear their stuff out. So we just got to change the lock, which is broken.
Mr. Kumar claims that he hasn't paid his rent because he's in dispute with the letting agents and a previous landlord. He says the letting agents evicted him from the property and wouldn't let him collect any of the family's possessions.
That's it.
He has not agreed the rent on this current property with the agents.
From 14th of March we are here. We had one 3-bedroom house there near street on Carnarvon Drive. There we had a 1-year contract, and we were only there 6 months. And after 6 months, they told that you have to move from there, and they put us here, and they sold this property from behind, and they locked it, even all our belongings, because that's why we are sleeping on ground floor. And we have nothing, no furniture and nothing, everything is there.
The letting agents have their own point of view.
We sold previous property and then they moved here, but when they moved here, they refused to move from here. He was staying illegal, he wasn't paying any rent, he didn't sign any agreement, nothing. They're living since, I think, many weeks, and they need to pay, as we already informed him, £500 per week. So it's been, I think, about around 600-700,000.
Nobody is against with this paying rent. They are asking £500 per week. This is house is for £500 per week. It is 5-star hotel or what is this? We are sleeping. Look at the situation. Look the situation that this is for £500.
He kicked them out somewhere else, put them in here, to say that they could stay in here, and he's kicked them out here.
There are some circumstances when we go to do a repossession and we can see from the circumstances at the property, it probably wasn't the tenant's fault at the time. On those jobs that, you know, you think to yourself, this is unfair, but our piece of paper tells us that it has to happen.
This eviction is the tragic consequence of the dispute with the letting agents. The housing advisor calls back.
Hello. Now, what are the officers are self-police or not?
We're not the police, no. Not by any means. We're High Court enforcement.
Okay. Okay, then I'm calling police and explain them. Call police.
Okay, it's fine. Okay, sir. The police officer is here.
Yeah, hello.
Okay. Here's another one. He has this one as well.
Unfortunately, they do have the power to remove you today.
The eviction will go ahead, and the Kumars will be homeless today. But Mrs. Kumar is worried about what will happen to their belongings.
Maybe little bit time to...
How long? How long? How long? Honestly.
I have only small car, naturally.
Yeah, they only need to take their personal belongings because they can come back at any stage and get the remainder
You only need
of
to
their
take
property.
enough for you to
get you over a
get
few
you over a
days.
couple of days, and then you can come back with police and the landlord to get your rest of your belongings.
Is that okay?
Today you can't give us time?
No, not today I can't.
Not today?
I can't.
She is afraid that maybe because they did not let us our belongings to take from there. She is afraid from now we are going also empty, like empty hand from here, whatever our belonging is, that they will also not give us back. This she is worried about this.
Whatever is here is safe.
It is on.
It is locked.
No?
Oh yeah.
So we don't trust them, the agency.
It's safe.
It's safe.
With no disrespect to you, he doesn't trust you with the key.
Or he will again play around by calling his...
I have the keys.
That's it. That's the only answer. We need to be
somewhere else.
Sorry, I'm not rushing, but we need to be somewhere else. And that's it. You'll have the keys. That's the end of the story.
So we need to give them our phone number. I am the only person with the keys.
Yeah.
Me. No one else.
Okay.
Okay. So you need to call me.
Okay.
In a couple of days or something, when you're ready to move the rest of your stuff.
The Kumars still haven't had time to arrange any emergency accommodation, so Steve calls the council on their behalf.
He's been on the phone to everybody. They will need emergency accommodation as well. Yeah. Okay, I'll get a copy of that and I'll send it to you straight away. Okay, no problem. Thank you, bye-bye.
We always try and make things as easy as possible for people once the initial upset has gone. We will do whatever we can to help them out. Things that don't physically cost anything, that makes life so much easier for us, and it shows to the defendant that we are actually human and not just there to do one job and that's the end of it.
He's going to call you back in 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes.
He's going to call you in 10 minutes.
Thank you very much.
We're going to send him the paperwork. We'll email him the paperwork.
I hope they will arrange something for today in emergency. They asked us whether we have someone, but we have nobody. I told him that we have only to sit outside, and that's it. Scared.
Yeah, great. Yeah, because we got our property back. Yeah, that's great.
I wish you good luck from here on. Don't forget, call us, and we'll come and get you, sort your bits out. Okay? Okay, just relax. Okay? Good luck.
Take care, son. Be good. All right, you take care. Good luck going forward. Don't get upset. I'm going to cry. Good luck.
All the family can do now is sit in their car and wait for the council to tell them where they'll be spending the night.
It's emotional at the best of times for anybody when they get asked to leave their property. Some people handle it better than others. Obviously, you know, you got to feel sorry for them because, you know, all right, they are possibly in the wrong, they haven't done what they're supposed to have done, they have been evicted, and it's just, some people just take it really hard to heart, which is understandable.
Figures published recently reveal that over 1,500 county court judgments were issued every day last year. This amounted to a staggering £1.6 billion worth of debt.
Today, Stuart McCracken and Ian Taylor are on their way to Sheffield with a High Court writ against a car dealership.
Defendant Paul Walker.
Too Fast, Too Furious.
That's him. I'm expecting lots of souped-up Japanese cars then. Yeah.
Well, like the films.
Some skylines and...
Skylines, nitrous, alloys, tyres. Hopefully the cars will be free of finance, so it'll give us a bit of bartering power there.
Hope so, yeah.
The writ has been issued against Mr. Walker by an ex-customer.
Nice. Take photos, mate. Every car.
The customer claims that a car he bought from Mr. Walker's business was faulty.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you in the office there. You after Mr. Paul Walker?
He's not on this site, he's at another site.
Right, are you able to get him on the phone, mate?
Yeah, of course I am, yeah.
Yeah.
What have you got?
Well, High Court enforcement.
All right, Sam.
Yeah.
Even though Mr. Walker isn't here to receive the writ in person, he is now officially on a deadline. Mr. Walker has to pay the full amount in the next 2 hours, or Stuart will seize his cars.
Do me a favour, mate, can you do your HPI on all vehicles, mate, please?
Right, so I'll start with this. Whiskey Alpha 52.
The first thing that we do when we get there is checking to make sure that none of them are on finance. If not, we'll be removing assets.
But Mr. Walker may have a means of avoiding payment and keeping his cars.
I'll see you in about 20 minutes to half an hour. He said he's got an application from the court to say that they've got more time to get evidence together, which sounds like a stay of execution, which means that obviously we can't do much today. So he says he's going to be down about 20 minutes to half an hour and show us that documentation.
For Stuart, a car enthusiast, killing time in a car showroom is a welcome break.
It's my dream car, this is.
Yeah?
Yeah. Always wanted one of these. Always.
Yeah.
850, 5 litre.
Half an hour later, Mr. Walker arrives with his paperwork.
Right.
You all right?
Yeah.
So this is a letter that we've got. We didn't get informed of the court date.
Yeah.
We phoned up the court to ask advice and say we haven't been informed of the court date. What do we do? They said you send a letter in.
Yeah.
We get the letter.
Yeah, no, it's true. That letter doesn't mean anything. All that says is, and then for application to set aside the order is required along with the court fee of 50 quid.
Yeah, which we got on the 14th, which we've sent back to them, and they said they're going to send us a new court date.
Mr. Walker's attempt to appeal the original county court judgment has been superseded by the claimant's High Court writ.
Like I said, it's a High Court writ outstanding that's active now, and there's nothing on there to say that it's been stayed. An application to set aside the order is required, so that hasn't been done yet.
Which we've sent, yes it has.
So you need to phone the court and find out if that application has been received. You need to do that now.
It would be nice if the courts and the High Court would speak to each other and say what's going on, because we've got a letter from the courts which arrived, and 2 working days later we've got the High Court here, and we don't think it's fair. We still want to represent ourselves. We still want to put our case across because we believe we have a case to fight. We haven't been allowed to do that. Totally different departments and totally different divisions, so the court is nothing to do with the High Court. So when the writ is...
Mr. Walker gets an answer from the court, but it's not the one he's hoping for.
But because it's only a letter saying send an application in, the judge might not set the case aside, so they're still within their rights to take goods. I've spoke to the court and the courts have agreed that what they're saying is correct.
There's nothing they can do apart from pay the High Court writ or seize the assets, one of the two, whatever comes sooner. So that's the information that we want to hear.
With the clock ticking, Mr. Walker hits the phone.
Right, so I'll give you till half 3 to try and get this sorted out. If not, I'll be ringing transportation for the vehicles to be removed. Puts me in control by saying, look, I'm going to give you 30 minutes to try and find some money, and then I'll come back to you. So it can take up to an hour, you know, but that first 30 minutes is key because it gives the defendant time to think to try and raise the funds.
Finally, he gets hold of his business partner.
Business partner can sort this out. We'll pay this for bank transfer, but he's not going to be back in Sheffield till 5 o'clock. I mean, it can be done over the phone to our office.
But like I said, the balance at the moment, the total amount outstanding, £6,002.20.
But the amount payable